Got a face full of black guy here. Welcome to the Three and Only podcast. We finally have a name.
We finally found it.
After God knows how long that.
It's been like, 6 months?
I'm Austin.
I'm Weston.
I'm Will.
Alright, thank you for stopping. I wanted to bring up how awesome it is to see the boys' final season trailer. Soldier Boy is back. Kamiko can talk. My prediction for this season, A-Train is going to die.
I don't have a prediction. I haven't watched the show.
Oh. You've definitely seen the A-Train memes, though.
Yeah.
Where it's like, me February 14th with all the couples, and it's just him doing like the ding.
Yeah.
I mean, they've kind of hinted at, like, this next season is going to be crazy, but they've said that with every season. But one thing that would really get me, though, is, like, if they did actually kill A-Train, because last season they had, like, this whole hero arc where, like, you know, he was kind of an egghead towards everybody, but then he saved somebody, and then he saw like a kid look at him how like a superhero wants to be looked at, and it was like, oh, you're gonna die. Yeah, you turned good, and then now everybody's like, yeah, you're probably gonna be done for next season. But yeah, that was me. I wanted to throw that up real quick. What about y'all?
You know, working, getting off, doing nothing, playing the game. Will.
Monster Hunter doesn't have like a DLC or something?
I mean, they talked about the expansion, but they said they were going to talk about the expansion in the summer. I'm so happy for whatever monster is going to come out. Old monsters, hopefully new ones too.
What monster would you like?
Out of my own history, he is my favorite monster that I first encountered in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. It would be Rajang. It's a giant bull monkey that can go Super Saiyan. People know that Rajang, he's going to be a terrifying add-on to Master Rank if they add him, but that's just my hopes. If not, Magnamalo or Primordial Malzeno.
They had the Pokemon Direct last week. I gotta say, I like Gen 10. I like the way the trailer looked. It looked pretty cool. At first, the starters that they showed were kind of jarring.
We got Brout, we got Pombon, and we got Gekwa. Which team are you?
I hate the lizard.
They're just goofy looking to be bad. It's not bad. I don't hate them. It all depends, like, the way Brout's going to end up, Pombon, Gekwa. Those are, like, how you truly know which starter you're going to pick and what typings they're going to add. Because right now they're probably just pure grass, fire, water.
The Pomeranian one might turn into like a lion or something.
Pombon, I don't know what
people have been making jokes too. Like they put all three of the starters' heads on different colored Incineroar bodies.
Dude, what? Then I've seen the one where they put Pombon's head on that one Undertale guard dog. That one, I've seen that one. I was like, if he becomes that, that'll be as hilarious. And then right now, people are scared about Gekwa, the water type, because they think it's going to become zesty. Like the
last 4 water starters.
Like going from we're getting Primarina, Quaxquavel, Inteleon. I mean, I didn't see Inteleon as zesty, but until people pointed it out.
Because people were like, "Oh, it's the Twinkie lizard,"
and I'm like,
it's supposed to be James Bond.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought it was like. James Bond sniper. You know what I'm saying?
He just shoots high pressured water out of his fingertip and this.
But I guess that becomes zesty. I don't know. But
it's because of the way he's standing.
But then you look at Gekwa and it's like, you're probably one of them, aren't you? But
yeah,
I mean,
the base form looks fruity.
It looks fruity, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really care. I actually kind of like all 3 starter designs compared to me being like, oh, I want to pick fire, water, and then back to fire because I've picked mostly fire types until Froakie came out, and that was a whole game changer.
Yeah, I was a mostly grass type guy up until Gen 8, and then I was like, I don't like Grookey. I like him more than the one I picked, because I ended up picking Sobble.
But Rookity and Corvisquire and Corviknight, they held it down for the region. Second best starter bird ever in all of Pokemon. Number 1 Staraptor, and I'll fight people on that. Unpheasant, trash. How do you only know special moves, but you're a physical attacker? And it's crazy too, because Unpheasant has such a cool design, but his stats cannot save him.
Oh, I see where they got the name for right there, Pheasant. Who was the first Pokemon ever?
Okay, that could be very
okay.
technical into like 5 different points.
No, I'm talking about like
Or
the
in the
first
lore.
one like ever drawn, and then somebody was like, "This
Wasn't it Rhydon?
This is
Rhydon is the first one.
Okay, so Rhydon is the first one, and then if you want to go with the first Pokemon to ever exist, it'll be Arceus, the god of all Pokemon. Even though he didn't come out to 4th gen, which in my opinion is the best generation.
We got the thing hooked
And
up
we
to
have
the
a TV.
computer.
Yeah,
we got
the
a
thing
screen
last time.
behind Will. Or not
So-
behind Will, in front of Will.
I mean,
So,
Bulbasaur's the first Dex entry.
Is the one in the first ever Dex entry.
And then obviously the mascot Pikachu. Mew was also said to be like the progenitor of all Pokemon. That's why I can learn every move.
But hopefully Winds and Waves is good. I still don't know which version I'm gonna get.
Yeah, until they show what like the exclusives
are-
and the what the legendaries
Oh,
look
dude,
like.
I already know they're gonna separate Turtonator, Drampa. They're gonna sim.
They're gonna have like Morpeko on one version and Dedenne on another.
Dude, what? And then they're probably gonna have
Shout out Pikachu clones.
Pokemon is someone on the right track. They just came out with Pokepedia, the Animal Crossing of.
Yeah. I've heard it's really good. I'm probably not gonna get it, but
I'm thinking about it, but then I saw that price tag and I was like, I'm good.
if I maybe played it with other people a lot, I would do. But because it does seem like a fun multiplayer game.
If you get it, I get it.
I've
Rayquaza.
also been playing some other games more recently. I know we had our little Helldivers thing during Cyberstand. That was peak.
Fuck
I'm not
cyborgs.
gonna lie.
Fuck cyborgs and
Oh.
fuck agitators. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, there was some,
But Dev's good job making a great enemy.
some scary stuff, dude. Like that one game that we played where it was like us 3 and Jonah. Dude. Oh,
Bro, I'm
man.
talking about it was cyborgs, tanks, agitators, striders. We didn't get a Vox engine because we didn't play that high of a difficulty, but I do not want to fight a Vox engine.
Nah, we weren't built for that.
I'm so mad that I have a clip, but I did not record our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
It recorded individually our microphones, but we didn't have it set to where it would catch everybody's.
And it was so funny because it was just all out horror because half our stratagems were on cooldown. Some of us died, so we didn't even have our stratagem weapons. And we're over here just running from hordes, just trying to stay in the area of the extraction beacon so the timer doesn't reset.
Every time a bot drop would come down, it'd be like 2 or 3 of them, and it was just like dropping like the big, like what is it, the striders with the 4 legs.
Mind you, we were just playing on level 5.
That was 6.
It was a 6?
Yeah.
Level 6. If we went to Super Helldiver, oh man, one bot drop calls like 6 things down.
I was looking back on the clip that I saved for mine. There was a part where one of those striders climbed over the city wall.
I didn't see that.
And it ended up killing me. It was the one that ended up killing me in that clip too, because I was able to I barely had enough time to get my orbital laser off.
Yeah.
Like, because it had just finished the cooldown. I threw it and then I immediately died.
The one thing I remember from my end was at one point I think I just like lost all sanity to the severity of the situation. I just started goofing off to the point where like the little base we were in where the extraction was, where the walls were covering it. I don't know how I did. I climbed on the wall and I just kept like running alongside of it, like parkouring, and then I caught up with Will or something else threw a grenade and I tried to do like a hero moment where I was like, well, I dove down and it went off like and it hit both of us. So it's just us getting flung back, and then it's like, oh, we live. But then Austin was next to us and he's like, oh, turn around. A whole horde is just like charging,
Pushing us, bro.
just laughing the whole time, dude.
But there's one clip I remember. I'm over here, we're trying to defend the point, and then cyborgs are coming through. I'm like, oh my god, cyborgs are coming through. And then there's one that just chases me for like a half circle. And I'm like, what? But they were doing their own fight. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Sitting on the point, doing whatever. I turn around. What the Hulk doing? Just staring at us. So I'm like, that's kind of strange for a Hulk just to be there and not just kill us. Because nobody was looking in that
it
direction.
didn't start
Fully-
moving until you
fully-
actually looked at it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was just
Fully active too. It wasn't destroyed. It wasn't a husk. It was just literally standing there watching us.
yeah,
And
because
then
then
when
the
Austin
short,
started fighting it, that's
Yeah.
when it was
Because it
finally
was like maybe 2 seconds after Austin looked at it, and he was like, "What is it doing?" Then it decided to just fly over to
Yeah,
him.
and then here comes Will. This one's mine. Also, if you didn't already know, we kind of failed Cyberstand. To be fair, Cyberstand's bullshit. If they didn't have cyborgs and agitators,
But you know,
That would've been
they
easy.
made it impossible on purpose. I will
Yeah,
say that,
but-
because
not mad about it.
it could have been taken. That other city that you haven't taken yet, there's a whole unit of the acronym is like the SEAF.
Oh, the
Forces.
CFAS or CF.
There was like a whole unit of them that was captured there, and it's like, if you don't take the city, they're all gonna die.
And you're like, in your mind, you're like,
So it's like, focus Cyberstand,
but like
or
focus
take
like
the
this.
city and save them. But there was so much resistance in Cyberstand. There was like almost 40,000 people on Transcendence at the Capitol,
Yeah,
and it
there's,
was
like-
not going up at all.
Dude, Transcendence.
I never
was-
went there, which was crazy because I probably would have freaked out, dude. Because they had like
They had Jet
jetpack
Brigade,
dude. They had the flamethrower
cyborgs,
guys.
the pyromancer,
Like,
the pyro guys.
I despised the jetpacks
Yeah, you
thing
would
where
kill
like
one and
you
it
would
blow up.
Yes, like they would be launching at you, and like mid trajectory, you'd hit them, and then you're like, okay, they're dead. You'd go to move, and then you just see the sparks still flying your way, and it's like, I thought I killed you. Bam.
Best
Okay.
stratagem in Cyberstand though, orbital laser. I don't care what people say. Literally, the only thing that was Cyberstand difficult was the cyborgs, because cyborgs
You'd
they
just be sitting there,
hauling
see
ass
smoke
at
bomb.
you. They just do straight up falcon knee to the face.
They
and then-
wouldn't shoot you. They would fucking run up to you and roundhouse kick you, and then while you're on the ground, boosh!
I literally have a clip of that on my video where I went to charge at one with the hammer. I barely missed, and then the first thing they did was like left hook, and then while I'm on the ground, bam.
So I forgot the official name of what the tower is called. We call it Sauron.
Then I have Sauron.
The Orange Tower. I remember one time, we were going to Extraction, and Will was like, "Oh, we got an Eye of Sauron on us. I'm gonna take it out." We were like, "All right, cool. We'll back you up." And as we're getting there, all hell breaks loose. Will's fighting for his life because two bot drops came down, and then we're trying to help him from far away. Weston's like, "Austin, behind you!" There's a whole chainsaw man behind me, just trying to just grind me up. After that, it's like, I think one of us died. I think it was Will. And then
Probably.
as we're trying to call him down, more bot drops. It just became more and more. And then the cyborgs appeared. Every stratagem that we had, we threw it all out.
Used.
Does anybody have a laser? Please! Does anybody have a laser? We need a laser. Something. I'm throwing down my turrets. I'm throwing down my laser. I'm even throwing down supply drops, hoping the pod would kill something. And then when we finally kill the Eye of Sauron, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, God damn. Let's never do that again. Literally next drop.
Y'all have way different battle plans than me though, because y'all two are like main focus is like
Samples.
basically anything besides the super main mission and
Side
samples.
objective, yeah.
I just do one of those tasks and then I try to catch up with them two because they're usually at like, y'all usually go to the ones that are like either the closest, and then that's when I just dart off, and then that's when I hear one of y'all being like, Weston's all the way over there. And I'm like, yeah, and then by the time I get to y'all, my mission that I did was done, and then when I get to y'all, then we just attack the whole thing together, and that's when it's like, okay, now it's time to leave. But then sometimes y'all would get y'all's done too at the same time, and then when y'all are still are there scavenging for samples, still fighting, I'm already at extraction, putting in the code for the pelican to come down, because by the time y'all get back, we could leave.
Oh, speaking of a pelican drop, no, let's talk about the one where y'all both motherfuckers dropped the fucking napalm without me noticing.
I didn't have a napalm.
Or whoever drew.
I don't know.
No, it was one of y'all two. Because remember, I was firing in a direction on the bot planet, and the pelican came down. You didn't tell me.
That
Oh,
was
you're talking
me.
about that one.
That was me.
When the time was running out, and I'm trying to run into the pelican, but I
No,
died.
That was no. Okay, here's the thing. It was a universal thing where every Helldiver player has done this. When y'all go to leave with the pelican, the extraction,
Yeah, you
whatever,
called down a stratagem to make the exit look cool.
to make it look awesome. We had the same thought, but Will the timing was super off because I'm already doing my stratagem, and I think it was the napalm, and
Or
his
something-
was something
something
I
else.
think
Bargain.
mine was like one of the barrages.
Yes. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. So I'm putting in my code. I'm holding it. I'm not throwing it, mind you.
Because I'm
And-
still in front of the
Yeah,
Pelican,
dude's still
firing at
Unless
enemies.
they're trying to get out
No
of
one
there.
said
Yes.
anything about the Pelican dropping because I'm not paying
I-
attention to the counter.
I
I was
was
like in the zone.
I was waiting on the group, and then I hear like thing, or the sound it makes when somebody throws it, and then the laser goes off, and then I turn to my side, and then Will already threw his. There's like 10 seconds left, or maybe shorter than that. I panicked, and in hindsight, this was stupid. I threw mine.
Instead of just
And
getting
I'm
on the
like,
Pelican,
oh,
through
get
his,
off, get off the pet. We jump on, and then Austin, sorry,
having no idea what the fuck is going on behind me.
tries to run towards the pelican.
But no, you forgot the part where you're like, Austin, we gotta go, get on the Pelican.
Oh.
I'm thinking, oh, okay, because then I start seeing the countdown timer. When I turn around, I see the red laser for, I forgot what stratagem they threw down. That shit said 2 seconds left. I said, oh my Lanta. The bombardment starts coming down. I'm running to the Pelican. As I make it to the exit door, I get hit with something and immediately die. I'm like, what the fuck?
If the barrage didn't happen and it was just like the one that I threw, he
Yeah, he
probably
probably
would have
would've
made it. The barrage is the thing that like knocked him back away from the
Dude,
pelican,
I got hit away and then I died. And I was
and then the napalm is what finished it. So we unintentionally just team killed him, trying to be cool.
Also another one that I think it's in the video Weston posted. Someone threw a napalm really close
Oh, that was me.
to extraction.
that was it.
And I was sitting there trying to type in the thing to start the call down on the Pelican, but the fucking fire is all right there. And so I started typing it in, I just catch on fire and die.
Yeah, a funny thing prior to
I tried
that.
to do it again, and then Wes was sitting there talking about, well, someone didn't throw their napalm so close, and then something blows up and I die again.
I think
Like-
it was still my napalm. But
It was insane.
the funny thing is, because at the same time at that, Weston threw a turret right next to the extraction beacon, and it turned around and killed him. And I was like, and I tried to be like, sarcastic, a little bit of rage bait, be like, maybe if somebody didn't throw maybe if someone didn't throw a turret right next to extraction, and then I rage baited Weston a little bit, like maybe like 2% successfully, and then he was like, oh, if we're gonna be talking about throwing stuff down, stares right at the napalm straight. Maybe if someone didn't throw a napalm right on extraction. Maybe this wouldn't be so hard. To be fair, I can't talk because he was 1,000% right that. There's another one that I would love to say, but can we do it?
No.
Okay, Patreon.
Patreon.
The Illuminates are probably the easiest faction.
You're saying that.
Yeah,
I'm scared because the devs listen, dude.
This
They
video's
did.
gonna have like 30 views and like 5 of them are gonna be Helldivers devs.
Right?
These guys said the squids are easy. We
Bro,
gotta make them
guys.
impossible
Exactly,
now.
bro. What's up? I remember they did that with the Terminus because at the time the hardest thing to fight was the Bile Titan, and most people were like, "Oh, just 2 shots with a rocket in the head, boom, Bile Titan dead." And then they just said, "Oh, too easy."
Oh, yeah?
oh,
Bigger bug.
Oh, okay. Imagine the Bile Titan, but it can fly, called the Dragon Roach. Badass name. Oh, that's too easy too. Oh, have fun with the fucking Hive Lord, aka the Dune Sandworm.
Yeah, and I think the scary part about the bots is like the Vox machine. They said is not the biggest one.
So what are they gonna pull out? Fucking
They
Megatron?
had-
I'm just waiting for a giant mech. I'm talking about like Pacific Rim style. Like imagine 2 bot drop ships, just drop it like Gypsy.
Like
Have
the
you seen
ones that
how
look
big
like
a
they're from
Vox
Star
machine
Wars.
is compared to like
The Strider.
Helldivers?
It's bigger than the
Like
Strider.
the Star Wars looking things, right?
No.
No, those are Striders. Vox machines are bigger than Striders.
Is that on wheels or?
Yeah,
is
it's
that
a-
just
it's a-
Yeah,
the
it's
yeah.
got 4 sets of treads.
Yeah, it's got 4 sets of treads, dude.
What?
It's a pretty easy fight, but at the same time, it has 2 energy cannons and an infinite machine gun on the side of its head. I know for a fact we did a level 7 because I have level 8 on
That
mine.
had to be with Jonah.
Yeah,
Shout out Jonah.
either Jonah or Garrett. Shout out Garrett.
Shout out Garrett too.
Have y'all seen the thing where it's like people are trying to get the devs to do a level 10 run?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I don't even think the devs could do a level 10 run.
I don't think I've seen the run, but
No.
then they like completed flawlessly.
I don't know.
They haven't done one yet. I mean, to be fair though, I think the devs could
If
probably
they do
flawlessly.
live stream it, or
Please,
do
we would love
Or
to see
at
it.
least post the gameplay.
Yeah.
yes, I've literally played on like every single like area they had to
Yeah, because
offer.
you and me did squid runs not long after they came out.
Yeah,
Because I think that was around the time. That was about a year after it came out. I think that was last year.
I
Mm.
definitely went in knowing nothing
And-
about it.
I got because I had seen stuff from it. It was like really cool. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how big it still was at the time.
Still is big.
It still is because like Peak Cyberstan had like what 150,000 people just right on the table.
And no, when I really started playing is when the Hive Lord came out. Hive Lord and the Dragon Roaches. And they introduced the caves in the Terminated Planets. Also, the caves can go fuck themselves. That's horror. That's absolute horror. The thing is that made me want to get it. There was one group that did it during a night stage. And they walked in, bro. And I think someone threw a grenade. And the flash of the grenade, like, lit up the room for like half a second. And you see 4 Biotitans just standing there in the dark, just looking at them. And he was like, oh! All 3 enemy types have very unfair mobs. At first, automatons were like easy as shit. I mean, maybe the pyro, shotgun, shield motherfuckers were hard. But as long as you get like a clear headshot, you're fine. But the Terminades, it was the stalkers. The invisible bitches, them are so annoying because A, they're fast, they can 2-shot you, and they can go invisible. And turns out, I don't know if this is true or not, the dev note I read or something on Discord, when they go invisible, they heal.
Oh god.
They have a slight healing effect when they go invisible.
2 swipes, and every time I get hit by him the same exact way. It's the launch, first swipe that knocks you down, and before you get the animation where you can stand back up, it's
Or at
already
least
did
stem
the second
yourself.
time. It's already hit you twice.
The amount of times we have yelled at our TV screen saying, fucking stem! And our characters just, ah!
If our characters were realistic in our games, you'd just see the 4 stems just sticking out the side of our necks.
For the Illuminids or the Squids, it would be either Overseers or Blobs. But when you're in those caves, bro, there is one mission that I'm not looking forward to because they added a new vehicle that you can drop down to. And it's like, you gotta extract oil. Oil. That's
We are going to war with the Terminids.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Helldivers people, if anybody watched this. But yeah, you get this new vehicle that helps you get oil from the ground and stuff like that. But that thing is super slow. I'm talking about slower than a tank.
There's still definitely room for one more like kind of species they could put on the game. Well, I thought I saw it, or maybe somebody brought it up, like the next creatures they should put on there are the same one as like the what are they called, the Alien versus Predator, like xenomorphs, like
Xenomorphs,
sort of
I mean,
those kind of creatures.
Yeah, because they don't really have like a alien in that type of way. What's the indoctrinate these aliens with democracy?
all I know is I just want the faction to be green.
Can you look up the name of like what the Predator is?
Yaja?
Yauja?
Yaurja. Yaurja.
Just put like the Google.
That was
voice.
racist, whatever you just threw behind that.
I mean, if they did add something like that, I would actually be terrified. If they did add that for like a crossover event or something like that, I'll be terrified. Why? Because they can cloak themselves.
They would need to literally
They
be
have-
like at least 8 feet tall, and they would have to have insane amount of health for it to be scary though. Because if it was just the 3 of us against
Oh, they
like,
have
one of
cloaking
those.
devices.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't know. Wait, you don't know about these?
I haven't seen the Alien and Predator movies.
Dude, let me tell you something right now.
Watch
It's literally,
the first Predator movie.
it's
dude.
literally, alright, so they have the cloaking of a stalker, just as good. The only way they can...
that would be the
Scratch
scary part.
that. Actually, let me. I was about to say, can you pass it right here? I was gonna look up a clip on YouTube. I'm gonna let. Will,
What, the Arnold Schwarzenegger one?
I gotta know.
Oh, yeah.
dude, that.
But
dude.
and the thing is with them, they are crazy smart. So that would actually be a really... it's like,
they hunt for sport. Like they
and coming of age as well.
they actually have a honor.
Yeah, it did say they.
They actually have an honor code too with hunting, which is crazy. There's a specific clip that was like, if they figured out a way to like add this to like his repertoire of like, you know, ways to fight back at us. And the technology is there because other games are starting to use it. Like other scary games. Don't say what it is.
Huh?
I was about to say don't say what it is, but like I would try to find it.
Is your profile picture my buddy girl senpai?
Shut up.
Alright, so basically one person from that group was no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
They see him like, you know, just sitting down out in the open, like hurt, and he's saying like, help me. He's just sitting right there, like just calling out for him. It's not him. The thing mimics your voice on its thing to where like it can copy like any like creature, human, whatever, and it literally plays with you is what I'm saying.
Imagine like it just copies like if it's in Helldivers, it copies
one of
voice.
us.
Dude, if it copies one of us, off topic since this is gonna be edited out anyway. Chris Redfield singing Leon.
Because it popped up on my recommended like a few days ago.
Okay.
You know, Requiem just came out.
Yep.
It's literally him saying, "Leon, I want you to impregnate my sister."
Spoilers for people that haven't played
to...
Requiem, but knowing by the time this video comes out,
I haven't finished the shit yet. No.
Huh?
I haven't been watching it.
I thought you said you watched Voice Critical and
I've watched 7 hours of the 11.
Also, I find it so funny that Leon literally gave her the most powerful
he had 2
revolver
guns on
in history.
That's the joke.
He had 2 guns on him. He had like a normal ass gun.
Yeah.
And then he had the big ass gun. He's like, here, take the big ass gun that I have 1 bullet to it.
That's what I found funny. There's only 1 bullet in that thing, and you can't even craft more until like slightly later.
You know, that gun being that powerful, like that just makes me think Leon's first thought after seeing
He didn't know.
Mind you, he's 50.
I will
barely
say,
escaping and stuttering. He's like, oh, you're definitely.
I know if I shot the Requiem, my wrist is 1,000,000% breaking.
I'm gonna be like that video of that dude that had like the
shotgun
thing.
Knocks himself out. But at the same time, bro, it's like
I thought you were gonna say that one clip of that dude at the gun range where he shot and then it just goes like,
oh yeah, that one too.
That
and he's like, you're going to stand, reach out, like your elbow.
You
mean to do that? Mm-hmm.
And then he has finishers now, and I'm like, all right, dude, learn from Wesker. Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming that's his son. I don't know because he has like.
To be honest with
has a
you,
lot of kids.
they don't explain it. Like,
I think they
turn it up
said
to
in Resident Evil, what was it, 5, that dude's got like a shit ton of kids. Oh, they'll probably explain it in a later game, but it'll be like super obvious, like how, like with the Ethan plot twist. Whoa, Ethan's like a mold person? I didn't realize that the way he could just fucking reattach his limb.
So apparently,
was that reveal not entertaining to y'all, or did y'all just kind of like...
It's just because it's like obvious from like even the 7th game, I think, because wasn't that like a healing animation in the 7th game?
Like,
I think his hand got cut off too.
Yeah,
because
it was in Village.
Like strapped into the chair at the dinner table.
Was
I
that
don't
was
remember Resident Evil 7 like that anymore. I just know that family was just absolutely just disgusting.
I thought he cut his son's arm off. You know that family?
I think that was bad, but definitely 1,000% lost his right arm because there was that whole animation of him pouring the liquid stuff and he just, well, good as new. And then in my head, I'm like,
that's not right.
Normal people can't do that.
And then in Village, there was that whole thing where, like, I guess they made it the reveal where it's like, oh, you really didn't survive that night. You were dead. You're nothing but mold now. You're mold. You're nothing. You're
mold man.
You're a mold man. And then Lady Dimitrescu, but that's a whole nother topic. Oh, dude. Grace has a skin of Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, I found that out because I saw
they gave her
a cosplay of it.
Someone was like, oh yeah, Grace gets a Lady Dimitrescu skin, and then it just gave her a fat ass for no reason.
It's hilarious.
But then when you take it off, you're like, dang, Grace,
this is like
working with nothing.
Like
I can't remember.
Grace, when her normal skin is just like,
and then Lady Dimitrescu's up.
And then with the Dimitrescu's, It's so funny.
Just immediately turns her into a Coca-Cola glass bottle, bro.
God.
Immediately.
Coca-Cola glass.
I gotta do that.
I don't know when the Resident Evil 8 DLC takes place.
Yeah, I was about to say. Reside.
He asked, "It's like, you think Rose and Grace would be about the same age? Rose, Ethan's daughter." And I don't know when that DLC takes place. Because I know 9 takes place like this year.
So that means, because what's called, Claire grew up to be what? 15, 16? In Village DLC?
You mean Rose?
Yeah, I meant Rose. My fault.
So main game.
Okay, so the main game was
okay.
And then
26.
Rose's thing happens like 11 years after. So no, Rose is like,
Rose is still.
how old would she be? Like 5 or 6?
What? In,
So they jumped in time like how long after the end of Village? Like 20 years or something?
Yeah, Village takes place in 2021.
oh, so 5 years.
Yeah, she'd be like 5 or 6. Like it should be like 4 or 5 when Requiem's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so her and Grace are definitely not the same age. Imagine Grace has a moment where like she's like 40 or 50, kind of like how Leon was with her in the last game, but instead like it's Rose like in the same place she was. Like, and Grace is like saving her with Emily or something.
I mean,
What? I was just thinking about how old Chris is.
Chris is gonna be like 80 and still doing look.
Ada, Chris,
Play
Leon.
Jake, Ada, Chris, Leon.
Yeah, that was the Resident Evil cover that they said the cover looks like a dude was doing something to a giraffe.
Yeah, that's also
You haven't
the
seen the
one
cover?
that a lot of people say is like the worst game.
Look up the cover of the.
Doing strange. Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay. Okay.
I really wish I didn't hear that thing about that cover because now I can't see it now. It sucks.
Hey man, he must be doing some good shit for being off his toes. Probably vacuum sealed that shit too.
Okay. I'm trying to find the lore of the cover. Yeah, shout out Smosh by the way, because what's his name? Spencer. He was teaching Angela and Amanda the lore of Resident Evil. And if he didn't say that, I wouldn't have known about it. But I watched that because I was genuinely trying to like learn the lore before Requiem came out. Because I was just gonna watch the cutscenes. I'm just not a big puzzle guy, and that's something about these games that like kind of steered me away from it. Where it's like, oh, you have to open this secret door, and there's like 3 cutouts of a painting you need to find, and that turns into like a, oh, well, I need to turn on the valve on this thing over here so it unlocks this door all the way. Basically, him trying to explain the lore to both of them. He mentioned that, like, hey, what do you guys see in this cover? You see a giraffe and a man? Burned into my memory now, and I'm like, great.
I remember my first ever game puzzle. It was Pokemon, obviously, and Will understand this. Trying to get the Reggies.
Oh, yeah.
The Reggie Rock, Reggie X, Reggie's deal.
I literally got Dad to look that up for me one time.
Dude, I had to look because you have to go to a place surf and you gotta go to a specific island, but you have to travel through these currents, and it's a single tile current that you have to hit right because if you don't, it takes you all the way back around and you got to start it all over again. This was before Cerebi was a thing too. I forgot it was like Pokemon.com or something like that. Like a very shady site, but they still taught you how to do it. Gen 4, Iron Islands, that's where Reggie Steel was. Mount Coronet, that's where Reggie Ice was. And then Reggie Rock was somewhere. But the thing is, you couldn't really get him at the time. And then even then, unlocking the place to Reggie Gigas was absolutely fucking stupid. You had to become champion twice, and then you had to like do something at the Battle Frontier, from what I know.
It wasn't just like a puzzle where you go into like the temple in Snow Point City.
Oh yeah, there is a puzzle that you have to get to Reggie Gigas. And it was one of those sliding puzzles. Fuck, bro. As a kid, I hated Candace's gym, bro.
They love their ice puzzles.
Did they all have ice puzzles?
I think the only one that didn't was like the Gen 8 one, because I played Shield, so I had the ice type lady. I think literally every ice type gym after that had a sliding puzzle. Oh no, what's his name didn't? The Gen 6 guy.
Wolfric did.
Did he?
Yeah, because remember those little rotating
Well,
shit?
I know
Oh,
did
it wasn't
rotate
sliding,
But it wasn't
though.
sliding.
No, you just had to figure out the right puzzle. Yeah, so Wolfric didn't have one.
I think that was
Bryce,
the first
he had
time.
one.
Yeah, Bryce had one. Candace Price.
Gen 3 was Wallace. He just had the cracked floors. Also, fuck Wallace's puzzle, bro. I had to look that up so many fucking times. Cause
You couldn't just walk straight across.
no,
No,
because
'cause you had to
you see the
hit all
stairs,
the
they're not
tiles
activated.
to
You had to
activate the
complete the
stairs.
puzzle to activate the stairs to go to the
Oh,
next
so you
area.
had-
Yeah, you see how it's just like a flat?
Yeah,
It's like you got the stairs right here, but then it's flat right there.
yeah. And the one in the middle, that's the
so
first
you
one.
had to cover like
You had to
basically the blue
crack 'em.
platform
Yep.
with like the red. Well, the red line not there.
The red line
Yeah.
is like the path that
that you would take. And it was even worse when you got to the top without fighting any trainers. So on your way back to restart, you
You
have
had
to
to
fight
fight, like,
every
3 or
single
4
fucking
trainers.
trainer. I'm gonna say this right now: you would, if you played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you will never want to play Gold and Silver because Gold and Silver is rough.
a lot of people say Heart Gold Soul Silver is the best Pokemon game.
I
I disagree,
prefer. I'm a platinum. I'm a platinum.
and it's not that I think Heart Gold Soul Silver is bad. I just think, and it might be a little nostalgia based, but there was a lot of content in that game, and it was peak. Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, those were my favorite. And
Yeah.
it might, again, it
I'm a
might
Gen
be a
4.
little biased. That was my first game, Black 2. That was the first Pokemon game, mainline Pokemon game I played.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about the first Pokemon game I played,
Mystery Dungeon.
Mystery
I
Dungeon
knew
Sword in the Sky.
Yeah, Mystery. I love how everybody's first Pokemon game was a Mystery Dungeon.
Because I remember going into the GameStop, buying it, and then they're like, hey, Pokemon X and Y is coming out. And like, you want to pre-order? I was like, yeah.
Shout out to people looking out for Crimson Desert.
They gave me a poster because I
Dude.
pre-ordered it too. Which one do you want? You want
Yeah.
X or Y? I saw the legendary. I was like, give me Y. 9-year-old me.
Oh yeah, you see a
I
black
saw the
bacon bird.
cool ass
Yeah, bro.
bird. I'm like, give me the bird.
I remember also getting the guide handbook for when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out because I bought Alpha Sapphire and they were like, "Yo, do you want the guidebook?" I was like, "Shit, yeah."
I have a guidebook for X and Y. I have it, but it is in such bad condition. Flipping through that shit just to look at it.
I kind of feel bad because I don't even know what the next episode. I feel like I gotta talk about something in the next one because you two have just been carrying this one.
Well, because I know you talked about also doing overrated and underrated games one time. It's like I could make jokes, but like, yeah, I think Red Dead 2 is super overrated.
But I mean,
I don't actually think that.
Yeah, but I was
But-
already imagining if I made
I
that
can do-
YouTube
I can-
story, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, that dude's so base." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, man." Will in the first episode actually, when the question was asked, like, if y'all could bring any video game to life in like a movie or a TV show adaptation, what would you do? Will over here actually said Helldivers, and now they're rumored to actually have plans to do a Helldivers movie.
and that's one thing you cannot
So,
fuck up.
That dude called it big time.
Good or bad, that movie's gonna do good because there's no way you can fuck up a game.
It's so goofy to
Off
where you
rip.
don't have to be serious about it either.
Exactly, bro.
It's coming out next year.
Oh shit. So
Yeah, look forward to that.
Well,
vlog, 'cause we're
directed by
doing-
the dude that did Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be over the top. Well, I just hope he does like stupid shit, like you know.
I mean, they got Jason Momoa in it.
Yeah,
too,
so
it's
because
like-
because if people that don't play Helldivers already know, whatever happens in the game, like whatever content you see happening in the game, the devs have said that is canon to the Helldivers lore. We're
manifested.
getting
Well,
Didn't know
some
if you
things I would
manifested-
like, I don't know.
Didn't know if you
one.
manifested Jason
manifest
Momoa.
$1 million in each of our
I think
accounts.
Jason Momoa is a great fit. For
Jason
that,
Momoa is
honestly.
going to be great.
Oh, dude, I can definitely see him as like.
Because
a
you know they have
commander
him
or
playing
something.
Blanca in the Street Fighter movie, and I think that kind of fits too.
He's going to find a way to sneak Jack Black into Helldiver somehow. I don't know what it's going to be. But...
Coming in hot.
Come.
First movie comes out, it's
Horse
going to be
quiz.
about termites. What I'm saying is it feels more palatable, though. It would feel like, you can just take anybody to watch this movie, and it's like, oh, this is awesome, they're killing butt. And then, like, at the end of the movie, do, like, the cheesy, like, Marvel thing where, like, the end credits. I'm not saying Marvel doing that is bad, but just do the thing where, like,
Terminator
at the
return.
end of it, you'll see, like, the Illumids or, like, some weird thing where it's hinting at the automatons.
This has been the 3 and Only podcast. We're gonna wrap it up here.
Heck yeah.
It's your boy Austin.
See you next
Your
time.
boy Austin, your boy Wes, your boy Will, and we are shining off for now.